What is good, guys, and welcome back to another FTB video. Today we have do-yourself at-home, pretty much budget-friendly headliner, and it looks really horrible. And just like that, we have it all out. Didn't take too long, about 30 minutes or so. But now let's get going and put on the black suede. Hey guys, this is pretty much the well, I already finished the product, but I'm putting this clip towards the beginning just to make you guys caught up with everything. Make sure you watch the entire video. I pretty much go ahead into detail on how I wrap the suede, and as you can see, this is the end result. It looks really good, and honestly I haven't had any fault like defects or anything like that happen yet, and it's been a good while now. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys, but I did this like maybe about 4 weeks ago, almost like 2 months ago, I think, something like that. It was a while ago. But make sure you click the first part of the video if you haven't already. I'm gonna leave that link right here. Check that out if you haven't. And then this video, we're gonna go ahead and show you how to wrap this the headliner with the fabric, the adhesive, cut the corners, and install it back. I hope you like today's video. That's enough talking. Please enjoy. Sit back, relax, and thanks for tuning in. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another FTB video. Today we're gonna go ahead and do the headliner. First things first, I'm gonna show you guys what you need. So first thing you can't forget is to buy your glue, your spray adhesive. For this video, I'm going to go ahead and use Weldwood DAP. I found this in my local Joann store. This it helps a lot, and it's pretty strong, so when it comes to summertime, nothing pretty much will fall apart as far as the headliner goes. So yeah, make sure you get your spray adhesive. I recommend that one for starters. Second thing, you need your scissors. Obviously you're gonna cut some fabric, so you need that. It's an essential. Lastly, you need a knife. I just have this kind of knife. It doesn't really matter what kind of knife, as long as it has a sharp pointy edge and it can cut through fabric. You'll be good with that. So you need these three things. Obviously the next thing you need is the fabric. So I am going to go ahead and use black suede. I just like the way that it feels. I like the way that it looks, and it's pretty simple and clean. And then lastly, the thing you need the most is the headliner. I'm doing this inside my basement just because outside it's raining and stuff, and I kind of want to get this finished so I can put it back in my car. But this is already prepped and already clean. It looks pretty rough right now just because this is just a glue and it's kind of fairly old, but once we put the black suede on it, trust me, it'll look a lot better. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys. I already did wrap this on prior to this. Kept this gray because I actually kind of like the way that it looks instead of blacking, you know, but that's just me. It's up to you guys. And then if you do want to spray plastic or change the color, I do have a video, which is the part 1 version of this, that shows how to pretty much make the plastic turn black. But yeah, this is the black suede. It looks really good. As you can see, it changes like with the touch. So we're gonna make this the final product from this. So stay tuned, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below, and let's get to it, show you the process, and then hopefully we can put this in by today. Stay tuned. So first things first, you're going to want to go ahead and lay down the fabric. Obviously we've been starting to do that. Yeah, just make sure you cut it out. I already did pre-cut this out like last video, just didn't install it. But besides the point, yeah, pretty much just lay it out. Make sure all your panels are covered from the top to the bottom. That way, always want to make sure you have overlapping fabric as well. That way you have space for error if if you do cut it too short, for instance, then you have enough fabric to make up for it. Don't ever cut it too precise, but so far so good. Everything's laid out. This is what is going to be the end result from what it was. Yeah, let's keep going. As always, make sure you shake it up first before you go ahead and do anything. So let's go ahead and spray it, take off the seal. Let's go. So now we pretty much have we have cut out the sunroof, as you can see, like the blank hole right here. I already cut it out to the point where we could just wrap the edges, like for instance this fabric right here. We would just wrap it and that's good. Same thing here and right here. We're good for the most part. So now initially we just have to do all the corners and stuff, but because there isn't as much space in here as it is outside, I can't really show you guys, but I'm gonna show you little glimpses here and there of what it looks like. That's how I'm going. And then we can go ahead and put it back in the car. So stay tuned for the end result. Like this video and let's keep going. What's up, guys? Today's day 3, pretty much just the next day. I tried to finish it yesterday, but I couldn't due to daylight savings time, how it gets dark outside quick. Today we're gonna go ahead and finish it. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like so far. So as you can see, it's pretty much black. The whole thing, it came out pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, like honestly, excuse my finger anyways, but it's actually looking pretty good, a lot better than what it was. It's pretty much entirely how it looks like in general. That's just like a glue stain, it'll come off. I just haven't bothered to go into it with it. And this is pretty much straight. This obviously needs to be bolted on. Another sun visor here. The other plastic clip that goes right there, I have to attach this back, the back piece. And then also this one's kind of on, but it's not fully secured yet. But yeah, we're pretty much almost finished. I'll probably say maybe another like half hour at most, and that should be good to go. Yeah, just pretty much make it short and simple. It's taking me about 3 days, but that's also because of how it started to rain and all that stuff. Wasn't planned, but you know, it is what it is. Gotta improvise. So let's go ahead, take this back home, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish it. Hope you liked today's video, or this video in general. So I think it's like a 2-part series now because it's pretty long, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go ahead and finish it and then show you guys the end result. So I figured that I kind of realized that I didn't pretty much record the end result of the product once I put it back on, like the whole headliner and stuff. As you can see, it's pretty much finished, and this is like a take, like a good like couple days after. The end result is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The glue and the fabric, it stayed on pretty well. I haven't seen any defects yet so far, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the black pillar right here, one of the black pillars that I ended up painting, and it looks pretty good, as well as over there. Once we get to the headliner portion, the only part that is kind of messed up is just this, but that's because like I cut it off a little bit too much. But I think I'm gonna just use like a black paint, and then just, you know, so it doesn't really be noticeable. But like for the most part, everything is like perfectly fine. Everything's good, suede, you know, it looks pretty good with the black. Same thing over here. Everything has been good so far. So if you do want to try to go ahead and do this yourself, I suggest to do it. It's really not that hard, it's just very tedious. And like when it comes to cutting the corners and all that stuff, like for instance right there, you don't want to go too much, but this is okay though, because I'm gonna just like I said, just cover it up. But and the end result is very worth it, because like compared to how it used to be, like this whole thing was sagging, and that's not really that good. Like, I mean, at least it doesn't affect the car, but like to me it's just not that good. But yeah, you guys should go ahead and do it. I highly recommend to do it yourself. It's really not that bad. It just takes a lot of time just to take out the pieces, the clips and all that stuff. But if you have time and want to work on something yourself, I suggest you go ahead and do it. It's really not that expensive. Like the fabric and all was like maybe like $50, I think. And then the glue, the adhesive was about $15 per can. And then obviously you just need a pair of scissors, which you probably already have laying around at home. I suggest fabric scissors though, because they're sharper and they are better to cut the fabric with. But yeah, with that being said, I honestly suggest it. It's really easy. Make sure you check the first video out though first before you watch this one. It shows pretty much how to paint the ABS plastic, all these plastic panels around here with like the black plastic paint, and it looks pretty good. It stayed on pretty well, and it hasn't like eroded or anything like that yet. And then yeah, in this video we pretty much covered all of the black suede. But yeah, I'll leave a link up here for you guys if you haven't seen the first video. Make sure to check that out real quick. And then but yeah, leave a comment down below if you guys have done this already, or if you have any pros, cons, tips, or anything down there, help community out. Make sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
You aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.